DK books and its DVDs and computer graphics with gaming, right? I want to talk about this as in the 2000s and 2010s, there was a boom popular DK books of the DVDs, if you get what I'm saying. So there were these DVDs that were associated with DK books. It would tell you, it was like computer based, where you had the DVD and you would have your Windows Vista or Windows 7. And I don't know if I had Windows Vista, but I feel like I mostly had Windows 7. And you would have the DVD and put it in a disc reader, and it would load up on your computer, teaching you things like ABC, alphabetical order, and such. And the graphics that these games DVDs had was pretty simple. It was more into educational. So it was like homeschooling. You know, like sometimes maybe parents would think maybe I should homeschool my children, but maybe not, so maybe not. And with this, and I don't have nostalgia for these, but it's pretty classic and not that much people talk about these, so I'm like thinking about talking about them because it's like it makes me think of the the simplicity of it and the graphics of it, right? Same thing with games too, right? It went into gaming, right? Where things like Crash Bandicoot and Super Mario 64, I haven't played those games, but I've seen the graphics on those, and it's like those type of graphics, which was very simple, no shadows at all. And I every single time when I see something that has like no shadows before in the past, it was like a little bit nostalgic, right? A little bit different. And the reason why it's nostalgic right now is because it's seen upon as like different now. It was different and cool. It was like you were in a dream. Like mostly the games were like 3D. Like SimCity, the influence, right, of these DVDs, right? The gaming ones and the DK books ones was pretty good, as it was like it teached people that played it, kids, teens, adults, that it there was a aspect of having fun, and like there was huge buildings, parks, like kind of like Sims 4, like the Sims games. It was like in those games, I remember people talking about them, and it was Sims. It's actually kind of a good game for a niche audience, and it's where you go from level 0 to level 100, from child to adult, with those and with those type of graphics to add no shadows. Games now have shadows, which is brilliant. I think that's something, and like I think you could even toggle them on and off. So like if you prefer more realism, right? And I feel like with most things having shadows, it looks better than without shadows. Like it all depends on the game, right? The game that's being played. Like if it's a Sega game, then maybe not much shadows might be preferable. And when you see things like The Last of Us Part 2 or Red Dead Redemption 2, as I was saying in the Dead Space video, on how like gaming has like evolved, right? It's crazy graphics. Like I never seen like graphics be like that like before. Because when I was playing on the Xbox 360, it was like it was kind of the same, but it was like less shadows. It wasn't really all that detailed. Like that was just the graphics at the time and respectable. No hate on that, right? At least now we could even play those old games and mod them up and change up the graphics to be even more better. That's how strong technology is now, and it's like you look at things like Metro Aero, which is the one I kind of a little bit seen. I seen a little bit of Metro Aero, which is like that flat. It's like flat Frugo Aero, like 2D Frugo Aero, I think. Frugo Aero was more like creative but not so professional. It's pretty random. Like I don't understand. Like when I look at the images, right? It's like as a kid, I would be like, wow, this is amazing. And you look at those aesthetics, and it's like, wow, that's the most beautiful thing I've seen in my life. And like later on, you might see them as like, it was okay. You know, you look back at something like Frugo Arrow and it's like, what is happening? But yeah, you had those in games as well a little bit, especially on the Xbox 360. Like on the dashboard, it was like that as well. Like there was there was this the big evolution of just transferring from simple to just immersive graphics. Like the polygons has increased. They've increased the polygons size of every character, so it shows more detail and shows more like depth in a sense, unlike before. Which, and also it's kind of interesting too that when you look at the monitors before, like the monitors that we used to play the games on, it was smaller because that was just the resolution at the time, you know. And since they people, I guess people at the time wanted the screens to be bigger, which reasonably they're kind of right, most of them. So they made the screens bigger. That means bigger resolution, and it seems that I don't think it could get bigger than this. That's right. What's happening right now, like 4K. Like 8K is too much, you know. I think I'm good with a 4K gaming monitor to show off show off computer gaming graphics. Even in Photoshop and Premiere Pro, you could like see these computer graphics, and it's like, wow, man, it's crazy. Like how easy it is now. Like before, it was a little bit harder. It wasn't super hard. It was just a little bit harder. Like the video, give a like, subscribe. Thanks for watching. See you guys later.